Hi and welcome back to the channel. On the 22nd of July I had my first oncologist appointment since finishing cycle 7 of my chemotherapy using Xyloda aka capecitabine. Probably getting that by now, but there we go. In this appointment I had to have the obligatory blood test, but also had an x-ray of my chest and stomach. Now this was one of these waiting around days. I got the blood test at about 6:30 a.m, then the x-ray about an hour later. Another hour passed before I did the weight and blood pressure, and then finally the wait to see the doctor, who I eventually saw 5 hours after the blood test. Got to enjoy that, but probably not. Now, when I did see her, it wasn't a particularly long appointment. I was basically asked if I was pooping daily, and if I had any stomach pains. And while she was asking this, she was poking and prodding my stomach, and then listened to my chest. After all of this, she told me that my blood tests were normal. No mention of the x-ray, so I'm guessing that was okay too. As she does not want to see me again until November, I'm guessing that she feels positive. I wish I did. Sometimes I really don't, but what the heck. Also in November, I have to have a CT scan with the dreaded contrast fluid. Ooh, never a pleasant experience for me, but there we go. Yeah, I find it really highly unpleasant, but I don't have a choice. And this will be my first one in over a year, but I've got to do a lot of drinking of water beforehand. Didn't have to last time, do have to this time. Now, as for my side effects and their improvements, coffee still doesn't taste like coffee, but it doesn't taste bad either, so on the mend that way, I'm guessing. Hand-foot syndrome. Feet mostly okay, now able to do around 7,000 steps before they get sore. So that's an improvement. Hands, the odd ache in the joints, but it's the fingertips that are still sore, especially if handling cold and hot items. Fatigue. Now, this was always one that gave me a good kicking, but because I'm doing more exercise, I'm finding that for the most part, I'm not getting as fatigued as I used to. The odd day here and there, sometimes for a couple of hours in the afternoon, but mostly I'm okay with her. Overall, I'm doing okay. But like with a lot of people recovering, we worry about our test results and odd aches and pains, never knowing whether the big evil has returned, although we always hope it hasn't. Overall, trying to stay positive as I can. Taking longer in between doctor visits is a good sign, I guess. My next video will be late August to give you a further update on how I'm going. And until then, take care and look after yourself.